Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays White Knight. I just bought this game about 2.5 minutes ago, and not knowing basically anything about it other than watching the trailer. It was 15 bucks, you can get it on the PlayStation Store. I don't know when it came out, but today was the first that I noticed it. But yeah, you know, I'm mostly filling this to fill the void in my channel schedule, so whether or not it's actually good has yet to be seen, but when I did watch the trailer, it did look very interesting, so we're going to see if that's going to carry it through, and if that's going to transform well into gameplay. Shall we hit play? And a new game. It's like a scary sort of noir, like 1930s, white and black, shadowy light darkness kind of scary game. Which is, yeah, basically. I mean, we'll get into it and we'll both discover this because I know very little about this. I do not know more than you, I can tell you that much. So, we'll just, see what everything's got to go.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
In my experience, I found the visuals to be a bit hard on the eyes at times. I feel like that's really never going to go away, so if it's going to bother you, then you're probably best off avoiding it, but, you know, I don't know, maybe it's like an epilepsy thing too. If there's like a bunch of flashing lights with like the contrast to the colors being all that stuff, but yeah, it's all going to be in black and white, and I like the art style a lot. It's just, you know, my eyes aren't used to it. Sometimes they might not be able to handle it. But my brain will force them to push through, because I do feel like we should see as much of this through to the end as possible.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
Despite the pain, using the left stick to walk was still possible. How interesting. Alright. I could examine the place using the cross button, which is a weird way to call it the X button. This girl on the road, the impact, I couldn't find her body. Alright. Something about this power box seems interactable. Apparently not. But also... oh, there I am. Okay. I can see an estate on the other side of this road by the gate. Let's try and go in it. Based on the launch trailer, I know that most of the game takes place within this estate. Something about the rely on the Boston Daily... for help, I could rely on the Boston Daily News, which I could check with the triangle button. Who was that girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind. But I was wounded, and I needed help. Okay. I am remembering this is back before cell phones.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
In my personal experience, I've never found dead birds to really scatter. That's more of a live bird kind of thing, but I'm not gonna tell you how to write your poetry. The landlord was out, so the key might be around somewhere.
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well.
Oh, there's
just an accident.
Drink here.
It happens.
There was still some golden liquid inside the glass.
I had to make it out alive too.
The glass was still moist, and the chair was overlooking the garden. Someone was there very recently. If that person were to come back, my wound would be the only acceptable reason for breaking in. I missed number 2, I think. Oh, okay, so you don't get them in, order, apparently. Alright. You can't manipulate the camera angle at all, unless you move. Couldn't see if any window was watching over a tomb. Alright. Cat, please go away for right now. He's not even a black cat. Like, he doesn't even fit within the horror theme. I don't know why he's trying to get in on this. Cat, go away. Okay. What about... Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today, I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined! My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the Best Oil sign at the entrance of the slum, by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Martha Kenton. Alright. What else is there around here? Oh, there's a thing. Where is it at? There it is. Yeah, that lamp had seen better days. Seriously, my cat needs to go away. What's over... anything over this way? Oh, great, he's kneading. No, stop. He was taken away from his mother, like, a bit too early, I think, so we have these really, like, furry pillows that he thinks are his mother, so... I'm not really sure how we... get rid of that. I mean, you can't really, like, unteach that, but... that's just how it goes. There's gotta be something, like... they wouldn't put me in this camera angle if I couldn't go this way. Unless they would. It's kind of hard to see, like, where I end up. Once I get far enough away that my white outline disappears. Okay, so I guess we go away from the porch and back down around here somewhere. The yarn came from a marble structure, but there was no key in sight. I got a new Boston Daily News. I couldn't help but think about that statue's broken arm. Someone had obviously moved it recently, but I couldn't help thinking it was some kind of desecration. Does that mean I should go to the statue? Which was, like, over here somewhere. It's hard to keep track of these camera angles. Oh, here we go. No key there. I wouldn't really expect them to, like, bury the key in the cemetery, but... Margaret Vesper, born Vesper Cross. On the grave, the name Margaret Vesper seemed to challenge eternity itself. Who was she? The grave looked as daunting as a forgotten tomb. What a dire way of decorating a garden. I suppose we'll go through and examine all these headstones. Might be a key under one of them. You never know. B. Norman, this name coming from nowhere, was chilling. Not sure why, but I will not. Henry Vesper, a relative of the landlord. So pretty much everybody who lives here is dead. There always is a spare key somewhere around those old places. What old places might those be? I'm not super familiar with 1930s key placement. You stick it in the mannequin? The statue was staring at me with a white and hostile stare. Alright. Guess I won't try to fornicate with it then. It doesn't appear to look like it wants it. William Vesper. No date on the grave. Were there dates on any of these graves? Okay. The statue had been moved recently. But, no key. Yeah, Cat. Okay, Cat, you have to, like, go live with somebody else for a while. Okay. Still wounded. There's still nothing over here. So... let's keep going in this direction, then, if even possible. I know we're, like, wounded, we've just been in a car crash, but, like, a shuffle button would be well received here. Let's look at the for sale sign. Oh, what's this?
I wasn't gonna find any help there.
What, up a tree? Yeah, good call. Okay. Oh, we can go around and I'll go to the tree that has, like, the weird symbol on it. After I look at the for sale sign, of course. For sale sign. For sale. This board looked as old as the house. Guess nobody's buying. What about this well? What we got over here? Well, that served a massive purpose. Boston Daily News. The bucket fell down a dozen meters at least. No way to recover it. Thinking this was a premonition was probably just superstition, but I felt definitely uneasy. I don't know why you would drop that thing in there to begin with. This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. Okay, we're done with that. Let's go. Maybe we can go around to the back of the house. But first, this looks to be like a cross. But it isn't. It's just light casting through shadows and whatnot. Alright. Now we'll go around the back of the house, where I am sure to find salvation and the answers that I have been seeking. Okay. Guess they put invisible walls in the blueprint of this house. Well, takes a lot of talent to carve those. I would like to hire that contractor. So we've been everywhere now, right? Or we haven't been to the left side of the house? I guess that's the next place to go. Key is always in the last place you look, huh? Just depends on how long you spend looking for it. Because it, you know, the first and last and whatever. Yeah, the arm came from a marble structure. There was no key in sight. I've looked at the statue. You would think that these clues would add up. Someone often went to that cemetery, huh? Okay, what is around here? Nope, this is still... Oh, here we go. This is new. Ish. Doesn't appear that there's anything... Oh, okay. Old and damp planks, which had fallen from the front of the mansion. Is there a key? Did I pick up a key? No, I picked up dirt. Probably the second most important thing I could find on the ground. I'm looking a little worse for wear. Pretty sure I need to get in this house soon before I collapse from blood loss or something similar. But we're back in the cemetery. Do I have to look at this statue again? What haven't I looked at in this place? I looked at this one, didn't I? A metallic shard in the dark caught my attention. But it's not a key. Great. No key in the birdbath. As mentioned previously. William Vesper, no date on the grave. Yep, been there, done that. Is there something shoved up the statue's ass? Ah. So even though I was staring right at it, I couldn't see because the statue was blocking the light. Alright.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there They would understand.
Oh, I'm sure they
I
would,
needed
yeah.
help. Anyone would understand that.
Yeah? Even dead zombies or spirits or ghosts? Pretty much all the spooky things, they are known for their understanding when it comes to outsiders. Now get me up the stairs. Those are not the stairs. This is a bad camera angle for trying to ascend a staircase that isn't even taller than I am. There we go. Alright, time to enter the confines of the house. This is where the spooky stuff's really gonna get going, I assume.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the only house on the block.
I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
End of chapter 1, fitting. Well, it is safe to say that I'm sufficiently intrigued by the game, and will continue to play it. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, which 6 of you are, I'm going to start the next episode in like 3 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, I will be doing the videos in separate chapters of their sections and whatnot. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, blah, blah, just blah, blah, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time.